and he rolled both his ankles, and I was talking shit about his performance that game, and I happened to also sprain my ankle recently, so I think it's karma.
Wow.
So I feel like it's karma when it happened. So yeah, so me and Carson Wentz are now linked currently right now, which is unfortunate.
Pretty much the same person. Pretty much
at this point. So I guess I get what I deserve.
Somehow
what happened to him?
It's because you like him. Career ruined.
You like Dante Pettis. Yeah, there we go.
It's a great comeback, honestly.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, poor Daniel Jones, bro. He just can't score on scrambles. Like, what is up with that? Like, he gets open and then he just falls over, and then he runs one in finally and he gets called back.
Yep.
Justice for Danny Dimes.
Salvan Ahmed is a good receiver out of the backfield. He can break one loose because he's Salvan Ahmed.
Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Muffed podcast. As always, my name is Boaz, and I'm joined by Aaron and Lemeter. What's up, guys?
What's up, fellas?
Whoa, new digs right now.
A little bit of a new area. That's a little different.
Boaz said he didn't trust me to record by myself anymore, so he said he has to sit next to me to.
I had to babysit him. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, that's understandable. After the last couple weeks showing.
Thank you. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who's had to notice that. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Football season. We're on to week 3 now, and let's get into it. As always, we start off our episodes with our highlights of the week. Lemeter, why don't you start us off? What is your highlight of the week?
So the NFL season's back, as we all know.
Is
the
it?
49ers beat the Philadelphia Eagles,
Wow.
as we all know, which was really cool. That was my highlight of No, I got another one. Trust.
There's a big one, I believe Aaron and I mentioned.
My certified boy lover review of the album is here.
He actually listened to it.
Is here. But, to keep the suspense up, I'll be releasing it in a separate video for the YouTube channel. It will be out by Tuesday.
By Tuesday. No,
I got to record and edit it, Aaron.
Okay, no, that's fine, Aaron.
I thought he listened to it already.
I'm actually okay with that. I'll let it a little bit of delay. I think I'm okay with that.
I think that's fair. fair.
I've listened to it 2 times. Just gotta finish the car test and we're all good.
Okay, all right.
Tomorrow I'm picking up some Indian food,
So that's a perfect opportunity to
listen. So I might take a friend and we might bump the certified boy lovers together.
Okay.
That's you always got a homie. You gotta have a homie.
Your friend might not be friends with you anymore after you make him listen to that, but I respect that.
Well, I got another one though.
You have anything else? Go ahead.
Andrew Wiggins might sit out half the NBA season.
Yep.
What's that?
The NBA didn't didn't grant him the religious exemption from the vaccine because San Francisco says he cannot get that.
San Francisco and New York are like two cities that you have to all the players have to be vaccinated to play. Yep, indoors.
And Wiggins refuses to still.
Well, no, he did say in his interview when they asked him, he said if he's forced to, he'll do it. So it sounds like he'll probably do it. I don't think he's gonna sit out half the season. So hopefully that's not the case.
Hey, you said this man was better than Mikal Bridges.
He is better than Mikal Bridges.
OG Anunoby, no, this is not even considering vaccination status. I don't judge anybody's playing ability on that. But OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges are both better than fucking Andrew Wiggins. That's my take.
Why though?
Better defenders.
No, they're not.
But Mikal Bridges takes more shots than Andrew Wiggins. It's a little too.
No. Mikal Bridges averages 13 points, and fucking Andrew Wiggins is averaging 19.
Andrew Wiggins is the second option. Mikal is the 5th.
He's not. Okay, we'll see how he is.
I was trying to make a vaccine joke, but it wasn't that funny.
No, yeah, I kind of got what you meant.
Hey, Aaron, I got a question.
No, there's not a take. This is just you just.
Aaron, I got a question for you though.
Okay.
I got a question for you. I forgot. I'll ask you later.
What?
What?
Okay, that's fine. Aaron, go ahead. What's your highlight of the week?
Speaking of vaccines, Philly shortstop Didi Gregorius came out and blamed his career worst season on the fact that he got the vaccine. He said,
I'm very hyped about that. I've been waiting for someone I told you, Aaron, when you told me about that, you broke the news to me. And I've been waiting for one athlete to be the reason I'm not getting the vaccine is because I'm afraid that my talent, or that my skill level the next season is not going to be very good. And now there's evidence,
Hey, I got the vaccine and now look at what's happening in Kenya.
What happened in Kenya?
Suck on these nuts.
I knew what it was. I'm really helping you out. Yeah.
Got him.
Wow.
It turns out Matt Paradis plays on the Panthers. I saw him last night.
Oh, really? Matt Paradis?
Matt Paradis?
I love Matt Paradis.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah. So
yeah, but you know who's not playing? Tua.
So yeah,
like Tua?
I love two of these nuts in your mouth. Anyways, so
what? I was just talking about the guy. But...
So we're talking. So
I did see this. I
Leader, big Conor McGregor fan.
Oh, I've seen this. I've seen.
Yeah. All right, we'll just play it. We'll just play it then.
For the
great first pitch right there. Look at oh man.
How do you fuck up so bad?
It's
actually pretty far. Like the camera doesn't make it look that far, but I could see it.
But like, come on.
It's 90 feet for you if you guys don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty far, and like I think if he tried to lob it, I think it would be a lot easier because I've seen people who like get it like right down the middle, but like they're throwing it like so slowly and all that. Like he actually tried to put a little bit of power behind it. Like I mean it's bad, but it's like
that might be Anthony Fauci bad.
There's a lot of bad ones. I think there's one where like Ice Cube a few years ago where like he had a really bad one too. It's hard to throw fucking a ball straight on the line.
Why is Conor McGregor even invited to a Cubs game?
I don't know. That doesn't really make much sense to me. You know why Conor McGregor at the Cubs? Is he from Chicago? No, he's not. He's from like Ireland or some shit. I don't know where he's from.
Your wife is in me DMs.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. He's promoting a fight or something in Chicago or whoever they're playing. Maybe they're playing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's just stick to boxing, I guess. But hey, I would take up that opportunity if the Cubs gave me that. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I like to give updates about baseball. It's just very depressing right now. A's just fucking tanking. Padres also tanking. Boys, big Padres guy.
Hey, Giants, we won yesterday. I saw that we won yesterday.
The guy sitting next to me in my class, he's a Dodgers fan, so he was watching.
He was hyped about that.
He was watching the game. We're watching the game, and fucking big Vic fucking
Caratini won that.
Yeah. I saw.
Oh shit, Vic Caratini, goat.
I don't like the player on second base in overtime or extra innings. I don't like that.
You don't like that? I like that.
Okay, look. It makes the game a little speeds the game up a little bit, but then you could just like you could have like a ground out and like the runner could advance to third, then you got a sack fly and game's over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure. Yeah. But like it makes it a little more.
That's Mickey Mouse, if you ask me.
He said Mickey Mouse.
I think that's what's Mickey Mouse. I think the San Francisco Giants, they're choking. I think that's Mickey Mouse.
Bro, you guys went from World Series favorites, not even in the playoffs. Don't talk about choking.
Okay, you guys went from best record in the MLB to
still the
out
best
in the first round,
record
out in the first round, out in the first round. My prediction, out in the first round. I don't care who.
Hey, here's my prediction: World Series champions.
Oh
no,
over the Dodgers.
Who?
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 Dodgers got a super team. I think Dodgers.
They sell Dodgers merch at Target here. I was there, and they had like one Giants T-shirt, and they had so many Dodgers T-shirts.
Yeah, well,
it's
like,
gross.
It is what it is. You guys are near LA, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not to dox you.
Fairly near LA, yeah.
All right, yeah.
They got the Niners game isn't like when you try to watch the cable game, like the in-market game is the Rams game last week.
The Rams and the Raiders.
Yep.
Oh,
the Niners are out of market for us.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yep.
Well, one last highlight of the week: the Blue Jays were playing the Rays, and Kevin Kiermaier was running home. And I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. The Blue Jays catcher tagged him out, right? Whatever. They collided. It was whatever. But the little play card in his it's like the playbook essentially. Like he has a little like quarterback playbook, and like the card fell out. And basically, what the card says is like how they're gonna attack the different batters and stuff. So Kevin Kiermaier sees this. He takes the card and he just like gives it to his coach. And basically, this started a whole controversy with between the Blue Jays and the Rays players. And yeah, look up the fights on the internet. Very interesting. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah. All right, Buzz. Your highlights of the week.
Okay, let's do my highlights of the week. Let me pull that up real quick. Yes, there we go. So the first one I thought was very interesting. This is actually from last week. I saw this on Twitter. I didn't see this live, but so David Coley, the Texans head coach, had like one of the craziest like decisions where it was a third down play. There was a penalty on it, which would have brought the Texans back, which would have given like a 3rd and 10, I believe. He instead chose to accept the penalty, which made it a 4th and 2 actually, and then he decides to punt it, which was like the strangest decision ever. And like you could see literally who the Texans playing last week? The
Browns.
Panthers.
The Browns, Stefanski. And you could see in his face, they zoom in on Stefanski right after and he goes, what the fuck? Like you could literally see in his face, like he's so confused because they literally chose the 4th down to go a little bit closer. And then like, I mean, if you're doing that, right, that kind of implies you're going to go for a 4th down. Like, why would you accept the penalty and go 4th and 2? And then instead, they just punted it away. So they just,
hey, I mean, what can you expect from the wide receivers coach on a team where the wide receivers got no touchdowns the whole year?
Yeah, that was interesting. Let's see. Oh, so Jog Patrick, the Vipers legend, Tampa Bay Vipers legend, is now on the 49ers. Could be a starting running back potentially. So
Jack Patrick.
is Jacques.
What about Kerryon Johnson?
He didn't get, for some reason he's still in the practice squad. Like, I don't know what the Kerryon Johnson hate is. Like, he was a few years ago pretty good. Like, I don't know. Somehow
what happened to him?
It's because you like him. Career ruined.
You like Dante Pettis. Yeah, there we go.
It's a great comeback, honestly.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron. So in-season Hard Knocks, we were talking about last week. We were like, oh, there could be a preview of it. Lemire was like, oh, Hard Knocks is over. Lemire was giggling. He's a Hard Knocks hater. I just wanted to, Lemire, what's your deal with Hard Knocks? What's your problem with Hard Knocks?
I'm mandated to watch it. Then if I don't watch it, I get shit from.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So I just don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Well, counterpoint, if you just watched it, you went,
who the fuck wants to watch about Azur Kamara? Probably cool dude, great family, probably, but I don't give a fuck.
Actually, a lot of people watch Hard Knocks. It's a pretty big show. It's one of the HBO's probably biggest documentaries.
It's a documentary. Dude.
It wasn't that good this year, though, to be honest.
No, it hasn't been.
Do I look 60 to you?
I mean, didn't other people watch documentaries too?
No comment.
I think you're in the minority of that one, Lemire. You're just a Hard Knocks hater. I think you just gotta accept it.
I am. I accept it.
For no reason. No,
for every reason.
Absolutely no reason.
Yo, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
You might have to cut this out. But thought of a football themed training camp porn parody based on the Lil Nas X music video. Instead of Hard Knocks, it's Hard Cocks.
Oh. Have you seen that one? There's this one video. It was like a TikTok clip, whatever, and it was like the POV of the head coaches. He's walking in to check on Lil Nas.
Yeah,
his injury is. And he's like, it's just goes shocking. He just stares at the screen. Yeah, it's funny, dude. Aaron, I'd be down. I put porn. Like Johnny Sins, you have him in there. Like he's like,
we gotta cut this part out.
What's wrong with this? What's wrong
with this?
He's like, Aaron. He's Christian McCaffrey getting his hamstring injury, going into the locker room.
Oh.
All of a sudden, let me think. Who was on the Texans who could possibly come in?
Why would the Texans guy come in? It would be
Bradley Rogue. Well, because it was that's how that happened in the Lil Nas X video. That like Lil Nas X get injured, and then the other dude from the other team comes in. That's where they fuck. They fucking lock.
No, they were on the same team.
Yeah,
were they on the same team?
Yeah, they're both wearing the pink jerseys. Because I watched the video over.
Sam Darnold comes in to check up on Christian.
Well, no. I was gonna say JC Horn that can come in. And,
yes.
What are you doing? You seriously have like you just can't sit still. Yeah, JC Horn comes in and just bangs Christian McCaffrey on the.
I don't think his hamstring will permit of that.
He could be bottom, McCaffrey.
Why are we dying? All right.
This other one was cool. Hamilton High School. This was like crazy. So they were against Bishop Gorman, not Bishop Sycamore, Bishop Gorman, like an actual high school. And they're Hamilton, this high school was down 24-7 with a minute 10 left in the fourth quarter. And then they happened to win the game with a minute left in they kicked the field goal, then 2 onside kicks and both touchdowns. And then they fucking
and their quarterback was like injured or something. He was throwing up on the sideline.
Yeah, no, that's fucking ridiculous. A minute left. Like that's like, like when you're watching, like I remember when the Niners were really shitty and like I'd be watching, it's like, okay, there's still maybe a chance. There's 3 minutes left. All we need is a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, another onside kick or whatever, then another touchdown, another 2-point conversion. And it's just like you're trying to do the math in your head. It's like, yeah, it's never gonna happen. It actually happened. They did it. Yep, they did. Let's see. And then this last one is actually pretty cool. I saw this on Bleacher Report, their little betting account that they have. And some dude whatever had $25 free credit, and he bet only the money line. So like he only chose like which teams will win for week 2. And he happened to get every single one of them right except the last one, which is the Lions. And if he got it right, he would have won $736,000 off of his $25 credit that he got just for free. But the casino apparently did they let him cash out? Went trending, so they were like, nice, so we'll give you $130,000. So he still made $130,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I meant to bring that up in my highlights of the week, but I totally forgot about that.
That's crazy. He picked literally every fucking game money line, and not like spread, but like money line every single game right. And the last game was the Lions, and like that first half of the Lions game kind of looked like maybe like, dude, what if the Lions actually could win this? Like the Packers defense looks awful.
I know Boaz was really happy. I heard him in the room over, and Boaz was like, yes. I was like, dude, shut up. I'm trying to make dinner here.
What's wrong? Why are you your Lions hater? We all picked the Lions.
We all picked the Lions. We're the Lions.
Yeah.
I'm a Packers guy though.
That's disgusting. Why?
Oh wait,
that's gross.
Oh wait, no, I'll tell him later.
Aaron, I went to Wendy's today.
Wendy's nuts fit in your mouth?
It's literally everyone knows these jokes. Like it's not that funny. Okay, let's move on to the games. Did you come up with your question that you want to ask Aaron?
It was the
Wendy's.
It was the Kenya joke.
This is so stupid. Oh my god. Aaron, just stop. Don't respond. Aaron, just stop it. Like you're encouraging this behavior when you respond. Lemire's taking a quick break, but while Lemire's taking a break, Aaron and I will actually we'll start talking about a few of the games that already happened. Aaron, do you want to start off the first game? The Washington football team Giants one. That was fucking crazy. Thursday night football.
Yeah.
We've had. I mean, we're recording this a little bit later than usual, so we actually already watched week 3 Thursday night football. And I was gonna say like we've had every single good Thursday night football game except like the one that we just saw yesterday. That was a bad Thursday night football game.
That really was.
But other than yesterday's Thursday night football game in week 3 and the Sunday night football game week 1 that Rams Bears one, I feel like every primetime game has been pretty fucking good. Like we've seen.
Like pretty much. It's really surprising. The year started off with that Buccaneers Cowboys, was insane. And then the
really
Raiders Ravens one was one of the craziest things I've ever seen my whole life.
Yeah. And then we started off Thursday night football, Giants Washington football team, which was like a really fucking good game as well. It came down like it was completely the opposite of what pretty much everyone like. I think I saw Chris Sims was talking about. He's like, "Oh, this is gonna be a defensive game." The two of us or the three of us when we were talking about it, we were all saying like, "Yeah, it's gonna be the Giants D line versus the Washington football team, their defense." And then it just turned out to be like it was an offensive game. Like it was an offensive shootout. It was a high scoring game, which like nobody thought was gonna happen, and it was. Like Taylor Heineke and Daniel Jones both didn't look that bad. Like they actually both look pretty good.
Yeah, poor Daniel Jones, bro. He just can't score on scrambles. Like, what is up with that? Like, he gets open and then he just falls over, and then he runs one in finally and he gets called back.
Yeah.
Justice for Danny Dimes, the white Lamar Jackson. If he could just get the end.
Well, no, that's Sam Ellinger. That's
Sam Ellinger is the white Lamar. Yeah. No, Sam Ellinger is the black Lamar Jackson.
He's a black Lamar Jackson.
Daniel Jones is the white Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, no. It was a good game, but I'm starting to get worried about the Washington football defense. Like last year, the only reason they really made the playoffs is because their defense was like fucking like very good. And then this year, the Chargers they didn't look that good against the Chargers, and they didn't look very good against the Giants. We'll see. They're playing the Bills, I believe, this week, so this is a big test for them. But yeah, their secondary was like they got a bunch of signings with William Jackson and stuff like that, and they didn't really look that good. In the D line, they were getting to Daniel Jones a lot, but Daniel Jones was kind of like you're right, he's shifty. He was able to kind of like move around the pocket and get to his passes. Yeah. But at the end of the day, dude, Dexter Lawrence kind of saved the day for the Washington football team.
Oh my God. Yeah. And Darius Slayton.
Dude, that was crazy. That was bad too. But that last kick, whatever, I was like, damn, he shanked it. Really, they're gonna lose this. Holy fuck! Like, and the thing is, they were up right by 1, I believe, and then they were up by 2. They were up by 2, and then Taylor Heineke threw an interception with like 3 minutes left, and then the Giants scored a field goal, right, and that's why they were up by 1. And then the Washington football team fucking drives down the field. They're in field goal range. They kick it. They shank it. And you're like, damn, the game's over. And then all of a sudden, you see the little yellow fucking penalty thing come up on the screen. You're like, what the fuck? What happened? And they show like the replay. And you see, yeah, Dexter Lawrence actually fucking did it. He went.
In that situation, I don't know why you're like that eager to like jump off sides in like game-winning field goal situation. That doesn't really make much sense to me.
Yeah, that's just bad. It's just bad. Maybe the stadium was loud or something like that. Maybe he just thought like he heard whatever, like the ball snap or something.
I mean, maybe not that often. I don't think the D tackle blocks the kick super often. Maybe.
The Niners game, Javon Kinlaw blocked the Eagles punt.
But that man needs squirrels. He's built different. So
that man does these squirrels. But then the penalty, they move him up and they kick the field goal and they make it. And that's how they win the game. And that's gonna be rough. I'll say that.
It really was.
Okay. Aaron, what are some other games you want to talk about? What are some games that you want to talk about? I can bring up some other ones that we can look at right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of blanking right now.
Okay, let's talk about one that I wanted to talk about. Titans Seahawks. Got my first pick right.
Okay.
Very excited about that. Thank you. I wish Lamita was here. He could. He didn't pick. He didn't pick with me. He picked the Seahawks. Number 1 Seahawks fan in this podcast.
I mean, I think that's proven at this point.
It is. No, it is. There's no debate about that. He's number 1 Seahawks fan in this podcast. And that game was crazy too. Like the Seahawks were up by like 20. Then they just started choking it. Derrick Henry is what happened. It was like there's nothing else you can say. But like, why did the Titans win? Derrick Henry,
King Henry. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what happened.
I was playing against this guy who had Derrick Henry in fantasy football. I was projected to win like all the way up until the end of that game. And then 3 touchdowns, like 150 yards in like 1 half. Like that'll do it to you. You'll probably.
That was kind of insane. What happened in the fourth? Because I don't really remember. Like, how did the Seahawks did Russell Wilson throw a pick, or did they just like stall out? I don't know.
No, they stalled out, and then the Titans, I believe, they kicked the field goal, which sent it to OT, and then they received the ball in OT, and they drove down the field. And then I think they had to punt, and the Seahawks stalled out. They also had to punt, and then the Titans scored a field goal, and I think that's what won the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
But it was just like towards the end, it was literally like they were only handing it off to Derrick Henry. He was fucking stiff arming dudes. He was trucking them. It was just him. He put the whole team in his bag.
Like Greg Jennings.
Like Greg Jennings. Exactly. Let's talk about. We could talk about the Cardinals Vikings game. That was also a good game. Aaron, did you watch that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you talk. I'll let you start this one off.
All right. Well, all I have to say is, last week I apologized to Kyler Murray. Just continue that apology throughout the season. Also, the Vikings are just cursed. Like, I feel like it doesn't matter who they have at kicker. They're just doomed to just shank any chip shot field goal. Honestly, they should start only kicking from 50 yards. Honestly, looking back at that situation, Mike Zimmer should have just kept getting delay game penalties until they were a solid 50 yards away.
And just
then kick the field goal. Kick the field goal.
I think you got to stop fucking kicking field goals. I think you just get rid of the
go
kicker.
for it on fourth down.
Yeah, it just isn't working for you. It's something weird now. The Chargers used to have that problem too. I feel like where they would lose games that they were supposed to win. And the Vikings, it's bad. Yeah,
the Vikings are on that problem now.
But Kyler Murray though, he might be the MVP of the season so far. If you over 2 weeks. He's a fucking beast. Kyler Murray's looking very fucking good.
He really has been.
Aaron, do you think your words might have motivated him?
I think so. I think he watches regularly, and he saw all my slang.
As many athletes do.
Yes, many athletes do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just really shit talk him because he left the A's, and then I don't know, maybe I let that get to me a little bit. Mm-hmm. But hey, he's playing really well.
He is, dude. He really is. Yeah. And now the Bengals, or not the Bengals, the Vikings, lost week 1 to the Bengals. Now they've lost fucking to the Cardinals. And yeah, they've had 2 games where they probably should have won it, and they didn't because it's the Vikings. Yeah, I don't know.
And if we talk about the Colts Rams game for a second,
we can talk about that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so real quick before I actually get into any game analysis, if you don't watch regularly, I'm the big Carson Wentz hater. I dislike that man a lot. I mean, not personally, but just him as a football player. And he rolled both his ankles, and I was talking shit about his performance that game. And I happened to also sprain my ankle recently, so I think it's karma.
Wow.
So I feel like it's karma when it happened. So yeah, me and Carson Wentz are now linked currently right now. Which is unfortunate.
Pretty much the same person. Pretty much
at this point. So, I guess I get what I deserve. And I just want to say, I thought the Rams were going to actually run away with that game. But then they decided to just muff the punt. Also, what the fuck was Carson Wentz doing on that fucking shovel pass?
Yeah, that was horrible. Yeah, I did see that. That was,
Carson Wentz will make a really good throw, a really solid NFL throw, and then he'll just fucking shit the bed and try and be like Brett Favre or some shit, and then just throw a pick.
I mean, Carson Wentz has been injured and he's banged up this whole season. It's only been 2 weeks, but I'll say this: Sam Darnold on one end, he's made a transition from one team to the other, from looking like a bust to now he's looked pretty fucking good, 3-0 now.
No, there's been no change in Carson Wentz basically.
Yeah, Carson Wentz seems very similar to what he was in the Eagles. They really everyone thought that that he goes back to I'm blanking on the head coach, Frank Reich, I think. He goes back to Frank Reich, and now everything's going to go back to how he was in the Eagles when he was MVP form, and it really hasn't. Yeah, he's
sprained both his ankles in one play.
Yeah, so. He might play though. There's rumors that he might play this week.
Which would be insane. That dude is just insane, man.
Yeah, Aaron, I don't know. Do you maybe respect Carson Wentz a little bit more if he plays?
Absolutely not.
But you got the same injury. You wouldn't know what it feels like. Right now, Aaron, would you be able to play 3 hours of football?
Definitely not. I would not be able to play 3 hours of football right now.
So if Carson Wentz does do that on 2 sprained ankles,
yeah, I guess I have to respect him for it. But honestly, maybe
you wouldn't say it out loud.
Maybe that the fact that he has 2 sprained ankles and he tries to play, maybe he'll actually sit in the pocket and make good reads now. Maybe
that's a good take. Yeah, maybe the best Carson Wentz. Jimmy took off his brace and he's better. Maybe this is a reverse. Exactly. Carson Wentz just can't rely on his legs anymore. Maybe he's actually not bad. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
That's not bad. That's not a horrible take. And are there any other games that you wanted to maybe talk about?
Let's see.
I think we can talk about. We'll save the Niners from when the meter comes, but I think we got to talk about for sure. Monday Night Football, Lions Packers. We all chose the Lions.
I was so ready after that first half. I thought
first half they were up, and I was like, holy fuck! The Lions might actually win this. The Packers defense is
bad.
Yeah,
but Jared Goof decided to become Jared Trough again.
Yeah.
And it was disappointing. Everything just came crashing down. Aaron Rodgers. The only thing that saved me from being so disappointed was the Manning broadcast, which I think is amazing. But
I do too. But they started jerking off each other over fucking Aaron Rodgers. He made that one throw. Like, oh my god, that was fantastic. And then you can see Brett Favre's face. That's fine. It's all right.
Brett Favre did not know what the fuck he was doing.
The guest selection this week was it was iffy. I'll say.
I like it better when it's just them, and except for Pat McAfee, who I keep.
That's what I was gonna say. Like they should just bring one fucking person and just do it the entire time. Like they fuck up this whole thing where they bring up so many guys, and then they bring in like weird dudes. Like nobody wanted to hear Brett Favre. That was weird. And then Gronk is funny and all, but like it's kind of like also maybe not the right role for him to be like fucking doing like play-by-play broadcasting type. Like
he doesn't even watch film apparently, which is
he doesn't watch film, and he just seemed like he was disinterested. He was Lemire usually in the podcast that was the vibe Lemire that a Gronk was giving off. Like they were asking him questions, yeah, like he was like not paying attention at all. And
oh man, so who's the tight end that's going to come on next week and admit something embarrassing? So we had week 1, we had Travis Kelce admitting he doesn't know who they play next week.
Yeah,
and we had Gronk come on and say he doesn't watch film. So is George Kittle going to come on and say
George Kittle comes
shit?
on and he's like, yeah, I just forgot Trey Lance plays in his team. Yeah, like,
he's like, so Trey Lance, Jimmy G, who you got? Who's Trey Lance?
He's like, who's that? And he's like, no, you know the guy that just drafted. It's like, oh, that dude. I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I hang out with Jimmy mostly.
So man, just tight ends on the Manning broadcast, not a good combo. We got sidetracked. Anyways, so the Packers offense, they might have to score like 40 points to win like every single game, which I think they could do this week against the Niners potentially.
Yeah, this is a very interesting game because their offensive linemen, their offensive line is not very good. They're very banged up.
Yeah.
Their defense is very bad.
Oh my god,
it's very,
awful.
very, very fucking bad. Like the Lions look very good. That the Lions look elite, kind of in that first. Like I wouldn't say elite, but they look.
Quintez Cephas giving me some fantasy points. Let's go, baby.
Quintez Cephas has turned from meme to like an actually good player, which is like I like that progression a lot.
I know he was my last pick in fantasy. I'm pulling a Lemire right now, talking about my fantasy team, but he's a valued addition to my team.
No, for sure, and that was a good pick. That was a good pick by you.
Thank you.
Quintez Cephas played pretty fucking good. Almost had that Odell Beckham. Like,
oh my god, I would have been so.
That would have been crazy. Exactly. Jared Goff actually hit that one pass to TJ Hawkinson where he just kind of put that over the linebacker. That was a really nice dime.
Yeah.
But it's just like at the end of the day, the Packers, like after halftime, they came out. Their offense looked really fucking good. They were moving the ball, and Aaron Jones had 4 fucking touchdowns. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Can't really do anything about that, man.
You can't. But I'm excited with the Niners. We'll talk about that a little bit with the Niners-Packers game because I think it's a very interesting matchup because the Niners, I'm very worried about them. They just don't seem that dominant. Like they seemed a lot more dominant in 2019 than they were this year, although they are 2-0.
Yeah.
But also the Packers don't look very good. The Packers don't look like their usual self where like, they're the best team in the NFC. They're probably not.
The Packers haven't beat a Niners team with a winning record like since before like 2012 or some shit like that.
That's
because Aaron Rodgers has never beaten a winning record in Niners team.
Yeah, because it was the 2013 regular season and 2013 in the 2012 playoff regular season and 2013 regular season, 2013 playoffs. 2014 season opener.
And then 2019
in
the playoffs, yeah.
And then NFC Championship and regular season. Then the only time they beat the Niners was last year, and the whole team was out basically. And
that was crazy. That was a Richie James like 100-yard game, huh? Yeah. No, okay. So are there any other games? We talked about the Seahawks Titans. We talked about the the Cardinals and the Vikings. We did also, and then we did Thursday Night Football. Watch the football team with the Giants. Any other games you want to cover?
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah, so that's most of the games from week 2 that we just wanted to talk about. Let's move on to week 3, but before we do that, let me pull up our records and just see how everything has changed. Aaron,
you just want to gloat, huh?
I mean, that's we always do that. We did that last week, even when I was in last place.
Ooh,
wow.
Yeah, we did.
I had to bring it up.
That's not true.
I had to bring it up. You just want to gloat that you're better than me.
Okay, well, you just broke it. Yeah.
I can gloat that I'm better than both.
That is true. Aaron, you're sitting at 20-13 overall, your record. Lemire, you're at 16-16, and I'm at 17-16. Which Lemire and I both kind of had a rough start. We both went under 500, and then we both bounced back.
Yeah,
both
bounced back. That's not took it now, and tonight we bounced back.
Mm-hmm. Some bounced back more than others, obviously.
I don't think I did too great last week. How did I do?
So I can double check that. No, I have a
because I know I have the best record right now, but I don't think I did.
You do have I think I did better than you.
Yeah.
But I think let's check. So Aaron, you went this week. You went 10-6.
Oh,
Lemire won 9-7, and I went 11-5. And so because of the Drew Lock pick, since I got the Titans correct, that made me go 12-5.
Aaron got the Drew Lock pick correct too.
No, that was last week, not this week. This week, Aaron picked the Lions.
I know I should have just piggyback on Boaz's, but you guys hyped me up to pick the Lions.
Hey, I did. That was a good moment though when we all picked.
That was a great moment.
And that first half, dude, I was like, dude, maybe like, what the fuck? What are the Lions actually like? This is historic. The Lions win, and all 3 of us predicted. Like, I mean, I feel like we're in the 1% here. Like nobody else fucking predicted that.
Yeah, them. It was us and then that guy who got all those games right.
Exactly. Which I still can't understand why for the life.
That's elite company, if you ask me.
Yeah, no, but I still can't understand why pick. I guess it's free credit. So like he didn't think he was gonna win, but like why pick the Lions?
No, he's just like, I'm not gonna make it all the way to the fucking Monday Night Football game.
He's like, yeah, what are the odds that actually like all these actually hit? Like I get it, like all right except the last one. Like fuck, like let's just put the Lions. Who cares? Like maybe he's a Lions fan. Honestly, maybe that's the only thing that makes sense. He's a Lions fan.
Hey, I hope so. Fans took a dub then.
I mean, I guess he took an L, like a huge L, and then he took a dub because it went trending on Twitter. So yeah, let's talk about some of the upcoming games. Maybe let's do Washington versus Buffalo. I think that's an interesting one. Aaron and I talked about that a little bit. Washington football defense did not look good week 2. Daniel Jones did fairly well against them. They also didn't look very good against the Chargers either. You know, they came into the season, everyone thinking they're going to be an elite defense like they were last year. This is really, you got to test it. You know, this is where you got to show because, you know, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they showed you the game plan of how you beat the Bills. I mean, what are you doing?
Sorry.
The Pittsburgh Steelers kind of showed you how you beat the Bills. You got to dominate with the D-line. You got to dominate with your defense. And that's how they were able to do it.
Okay, I think that's a fluke win.
I don't think so.
I think the Bills were not ready. I think the Bills were a little rusty. And that the Bills team is way better than they were.
They also, it's crazy. I saw some
Bro, what? Bro, the Bills defensive coordinator is so bad, bro. Matt Gobbler, bro. Oh my god.
What do you think about Matt Gobbler? No, nothing. Okay. The Bills are their defense is not very good, and I saw some crazy stat. It was something like Josh Allen targets his receivers in 75% of passes. Like it's like the highest percentage. In the league.
Where's
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I think if you have an elite defense, you can technically kind of because they just don't have any run game. Like last year they didn't have any run game. Now this is like on steroids that they have zero run game whatsoever.
Hey, Josh, come on, get Dawson Knox involved. Come on now.
I mean, that's still not a run game. Like it's just like
it's tight end end around. The Shanahan special, the tight end around.
Yeah, so I mean, I think this is where the football team kind of has to like we already picked our football we already picked our Drew Lock picks beforehand because we were recording this a little bit late. But this is actually one of the picks or one of the picks I was considering just because I think that if the Washington football team defense plays to what a lot of people thought they were going to be in the offseason, if they actually kind of like the last 2 games they haven't, but if they maybe actually start showing up and all that. I think they could beat the Bills if they play with that similar game plan. You just you play the fucking pass and let the Bills run the ball, which they're not going to do. And that's how you have to hope they're going to make some mistakes, obviously, because the Bills are a very good team. But that's how you win. That's how you win against them. Taylor Heineke looked very good, but regardless, I'm still going to take the Bills. I think if we're picking, I will be taking the Bills, but I wouldn't be surprised if the football team would win.
I'll bring the prop back. Hold up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just say real quick, I'm taking the Buffalo Bills. I'm taking Joshua Allen. I'm taking Devin Singletary, the GOAT. You said they had no run game.
They don't.
Devin Singletary. I'm calling it right now. 100-yard game for Devin Singletary.
Okay, I'm calling it right now. They might not even have 100 yards total rushing.
No, I'm realistically he'll. No, that's not happening.
And then it's.
Oh no.
And yeah, you can imagine.
So you're picking the football team, huh?
No, I'm going with the Buffalo Football Bills. Josh Allen, big dog MVP type game. He's gonna show us why he deserves to be the MVP this year. Let's go, Josh. Come on, Josh.
Okay, can we talk about the similarities of what happened last time? Week 1 when you said, they're gonna blow out the Steelers. This could be like a 20-30 point blowout.
I said it last week. It's gonna be a blowout too.
No, you did. I don't think he did. I think you said the one I remember specifically. You're like, no, this is not even gonna be close. When I was like, it could be a little bit close. Steelers are horrible.
Aaron initially said that. Just saying.
No, I don't think Aaron did. Aaron said that it was gonna be.
Aaron said it was gonna be a blowout too.
I don't think you did. Aaron, did you say it was gonna be a blowout?
I don't remember saying that. Oh, wait, Steelers versus Bills?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did say that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did like the joke where said they won 48-0. I was like, no, it'll be closer than that. But
yeah, no. I just remember Limiter. You were like, yeah, the Steelers are like one of the worst teams in the NFL. They're gonna win only 3 games.
They are only gonna win 3 games.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
My picks will reflect that.
Okay.
I can't wait till the end of the year.
They still need 2 more.
I have the Bengals beating the Steelers this week, by the way. Just a side note.
Okay.
I saw that. Which they did beat the Steelers last year, so it's not crazy.
They did, but
that was one of my hot takes at the start of the year. I said the Bengals are gonna beat the Steelers twice.
Did they beat them twice? I'm trying to think.
Well, one of my hot takes was Ryan Fitzpatrick was going to lead the football team to a playoff spot, and
it could still happen. It could, he's supposed to come back. He's not
leading nobody. It's Taylor Heineke's team.
It is. Taylor Heineke did look pretty good. I'm a big Taylor Heineke guy.
Hey, Washington, if you want Jerry Garoppolo, he's elite.
I'm cool with that as well. Get rid of that bum.
Lemeter, buy that Jimmy Garoppolo football card off me. What are we waiting for?
How much?
$5.
$2.
50.
250.
No. See, that only covers shipping up to wherever you guys are at.
No. I'll come drive to you.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna spend that much on gas just to
No,
get a
when
$2?
we're watching the Colts game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, Aaron, you have to do it earlier. You say you want a transaction earlier.
Aaron, you're not gonna make the $2. Think about it.
Okay, I'll take the $2 deal.
All right,
It's
done.
virtual shake.
Aaron, you could have sold it for way more. I think.
He's happy with $2 making.
I am.
Garoppolo.
Yeah, no, that's probably smart. Okay, let's talk about. Let's just go. Let's do a few more games and we'll do our Drew Lock picks. There's really not a whole lot of like super interesting games that we're being completely on. Yeah. You want to do?
We have to talk about the Niners.
Let's do that. Let's do Bucks Rams. That's a good one. Let's start off with Bucks Rams. And you and I both chose the Bucks. If you already saw the post. Immediately choose the Rams. I'm just gonna go with I think with picks there's sometimes you got to know when you have to go a little bit ballsy. That's especially when you're down. You got to go ballsy because you're trying to make up picks. The Bucks are just very dominant. Both games look very good against the Falcons. Of course they're gonna look good because the Falcons suck. But I mean they look very good against the Cowboys as well, and the Cowboys have looked pretty good. I just think I think the Rams, Aaron, you're right. We were talking about it how they looked really fucking good against the Colts and they started letting up. They took their foot off the gas and they started to look a little bit worse towards the end. And I just think against Tom Brady and the Bucks, just the way that they've been rolling the last 2 weeks, you have to play a perfect game to beat them. And the Rams have potential. Like this is not like by any means like I'm confident in this pick by any means, but like the Bucks, they're the favorite for a reason. And I think it's just weird not to pick them until they prove me until they prove me wrong. I'm not gonna stop.
I love my Ramley, but I have to take the Buccaneers here because
plus I have a little bit of distaste from the Rams and from all those Jared Goff years. I just can't pick the Rams. Let me go ahead. What's with the Rams? Go ahead, Aaron.
No, it's okay. No, I just don't mean anything. I'll just turn my camera off.
I didn't know. Sorry, go ahead, Aaron. Wow. All right.
He actually left.
No, he just turned off the screen of this. I'm pretty sure. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lemeter.
I will be picking the. Aaron, you want to go first?
No, I don't.
I picked the Rams because no AB. That's the Buccaneers are missing their best receiver.
Darnell Mooney had more fantasy points this week.
Shut up.
That's true. That is true.
But I lost my okay, they'll struggle to cover Gronk, but it is shown that Ross Cockrell, who's still in the league apparently, starts for the Bucks, so he can be targeted. Matty Ice did it, so Matt Stafford can do it. So therefore, I have the Rams.
That made zero sense, but okay.
Van Jefferson, 2 touchdowns. Just saying. Hey, and the Zach Moss pick hit this week. 2 touchdowns this week he got. And Daniel Jones had a really good game. I'm telling you, listen to my sleepers, folks.
Can we just ask for a second, Lemeter? Can we get an update on your record, fantasy football record?
How do
you say this?
Is he actually like 0-14 in both of his?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe that.
That's
that is
so
accurate.
Unbelievable. Like I can't believe
that's
that.
impressive, Aaron. It's actually impressive.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am 0-14. The matchups haven't been great. That's about it.
The matchups haven't been great. That's is the matchups like. Yeah, Aaron. No, I think going like 1-13. Like that's not super
my
hard
bench
to do.
is super good, but that's where all of my sleepers are. I don't start them. Like, why would I start freaking Hollywood Brown over AJ Brown?
Well, okay. Well, the
just
other thing is like Zach
there's-
Moss, like your whole like he's a sleeper. Like he just had 2 touchdowns. Like, that doesn't really. What does that prove? Like what? How does that make you confident next week that he's going to do good?
He's their lead back and goal line back.
Oh, I thought these sleepers were week by week sleepers. Oh, okay. I thought this.
Oh yeah, we can do week by week. You guys want to hear 3 more?
Let's hear 3 more, Lemeter.
Oh, hold on. Let me go with my fantasy team.
This is.
No, okay. Let me.
You're the 0-14. Let's do the 0-14 Lemeter sleepers.
No, okay. Wait.
Lemeter, if you go 0-21, I'm actually like I think like we have to get like a trophy or something there to commemorate.
No, yeah, we actually do.
Because that's like actually like that's ridiculous. How
no, Buzz, me and you will pitch in for like an 0-21 fantasy trophy because like that's ridiculous.
As long as
what are the odds of that? Like hitting like there's a 50-50 chance he wins.
I mean, the farther we go down, Lemeter, I actually hope that you lose every game again because like I think that would be like hilarious. Like
on a surface level,
that'd be funny.
Hey, sleeper number 1, Naheem Hines, running back in Indianapolis Colts. All right, that's who you want. Sleeper number 2, you got Jacoby Myers, wide receiver.
Are we gonna like explain any of the rationale behind it?
Oh, okay. The Naeem Hines, good receiving back. The Titans don't have good linebackers. I like Jonathan Taylor, but I like Naheem Hines' receiving ability. So start Naheem Hines if you have him.
He's on the
I've been
Naheem grind, if you
Naheem
will.
Hines. Why am I talking like he's a Pokemon? I don't know. But next, Jacoby Myers is playing the Saints. Marshawn Lattimore's out, and the Saints suck ass. Sorry,
true.
what? Jacoby Myers clearly Mac Jones' favorite target. So I even though I think the Saints are going to win, Mac Jones is going to get Jacoby Myers involved. Lastly, who do you got? I don't think Quintez Cephas is a sleeper anymore, so I'm not going to say Quintez, but I'm going to say Javonte Williams. He's not really a sleeper.
Oh, how was he? Yeah,
Okay,
Quintez Cephas seems like more of a sleeper than Javonte Williams.
Okay, fine. Wait, hold up.
It was like Quintez Cephas, so I can stroke my ego.
Okay, you want to start Salvon Ahmed, okay? Running back, Miami Dolphins.
We dropped him in our league.
They will get killed. Don't worry.
They're starting
Raiders'
fucking.
run defense is terrible, though. The Raiders' run defense is terrible.
Yeah, but Jacoby Brissett's the quarterback.
Hey,
that doesn't affect his ability to hand off.
Hear me out.
When you're down 3 scores.
Salvon Ahmed is a good receiver out of the backfield. He can break one loose because he's Salvon Ahmed, and he got the most carries last week in the backfield.
Wow.
More than Myles Gaskin. So Salvon Ahmed is your guy. Don't tell me I told you so, because I told you so.
So stupid. I'm actually really looking forward to it. If you lose, it's like 0-21.
I won't. I win all 7 this
Can
week.
you actually lose all of them, please? Like I think that'd be like
No, like mathematically, if you could like break it down like more complex, but like it's like a 50-50 chance for him to win like every single week, technically.
Yeah.
And like, what are the odds of this happening? Like,
the odds already know the losing 0-4.
There's 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5.
I mean, I don't know if that's, but it's very low odds.
I'm a stat student.
It's very low fucking odds. If you don't win a single game for the rest of the season,
I'd say wait, hold on.
I'll limit. I'll buy you a trophy. If you literally go.
There's a 3% chance of that happening if I did that right, or like 4 if you round up.
3%, Aaron.
It has to be because that seems too high.
0.7% or even smaller.
That seems I think it should be a lot smaller.
It's the chance of me losing all games in a week is a 0.3%.
Okay, what did that happen twice in a row?
Twice in a row, you got to do that times 2.
No, you got to square that.
Yeah, you're right. You got it.
Yeah, see, I did this wrong. I don't fucking know.
Dude, I don't think Lamito's doing this right either.
Also, JJ Redick retired, so now I have to.
Yeah, JJ Redick. I didn't know if you put that. I had another one that like I was like, oh, this is kind of funny, but I think that I felt bad. Yeah, it's very low.
This is the chance right here.
A lot of zeros.
I'm losing 14, or is that 21? Oh, damn.
21, that's 21.
Oh, 21 straight.
14 is still like a 0.009% chance.
Yeah, no. I had this other one that I found on Twitter that I was like, I could make this my highlight of the week, but I feel bad about this. Apparently, Adam Gase, it's crazy. So like, Sam Darnold after Adam Gase left, now he's 3-0. It was something the Broncos went to the Super Bowl after Adam Gase.
They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
So he used to coach at a high school. I forget the name of the high school. He left
and they won. Yeah.
LSU. They won the national. They won the state title.
And then LSU when he left.
Then he left LSU. LSU wins the national championship.
Oh my God.
Then he leaves the Broncos. The Broncos win the national or win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Then he leaves the damn freaking the Jets. Or he leaves or Ryan Tannehill leaves him in Miami, and Ryan Tannehill wins Comeback Player of the Year, which he didn't deserve. That was Jimmy Garoppolo's award. And lastly, he Sam Darnold leaves him, and now he's 3-0.
3-0, yeah, and leads the league in rushing touchdowns.
Really?
As of right now, because he's got like 3 rushing touchdowns. I think it's like him and Derrick Henry. Yeah, because he had two this game, and I think he had 1 in the previous.
Sam Darnold, elite fantasy quarterback.
I did. I saw that on Twitter.
Best dual threat quarterback.
That's
in his class. Lamar running back. Actually, Lamar's not a good dual threat quarterback because he doesn't have an arm.
You call me the Lamar hater. Hey, look at this.
That wasn't even that funny. Yeah, if you made that into a joke, like maybe I would have laughed. It wasn't that funny. It was just you said he can't throw the ball. You could have made that like a noodle arm or something like that. I don't know.
We totally got sidetracked from picking this week.
We did it. So Buccaneers Rams. I mean, we already said we had Aaron and I are going with the Bucks. Lemaitre is going with the Rams. All right, you want to do Seahawks Vikings? We'll do that, and then we'll do our Drew Lock pick, and then we'll do we'll do the pick, and then we'll do our Drew Lock pick. The pick is actually here. I just have to find it.
Wait, but didn't we already pick the pick? So like, what's
Yeah.
what's the point?
Moot point. We got.
What do you
The
mean?
pick might have to be on hiatus.
What? Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not a big fan of that motherfucking shit.
No, you're
It's on hiatus for this 1 week.
No, I
Thank
hate
God,
that.
God, thank
Why?
God.
Why are you pick big hater? Why?
That is hard knocks, dog.
What's
I don't
what?
get it.
All things fun. You just
I
don't
don't.
like.
I don't get it.
Let's do Okay, fine. Seahawks Vikings. Yeah, I mean that's not really like we already talked. Vikings are chokers. This is Seahawks.
Yes,
The Vikings.
Seahawks
They
way.
just gotta stop kicking the ball. You just go for it every time on fourth down. That's really my only suggestion to the Vikings. Lemeter's a big Seahawks fan. We talked about that. Lemeter, you went against me. Did not choose a tight end.
How many fantasy points is DJ Dallas getting this week, Lemeter?
DJ Dallas 0.3 points. You heard it here first.
He's about
Alright,
to
we
ball
like
out.
that.
Yeah, I'd recommend everyone.
Hey,
pick
I
him up.
started DJ Dallas one time last year, and I got like 20 points from him. All right, just saying.
What does that prove?
Nothing.
Yeah, what
that
is
proves
that?
my team was really desperate for a running back.
Yeah,
that
like
I
what
was
is it?
starting
I'm
DJ
just
Dallas.
saying, like
I had Benny
Bro.
Snell starting for a couple weeks.
Wait. Do you guys remember that 1 week the Seahawks had Jamarcus Blow as their like running back and he got like 30 fantasy points? You remember that?
No, I don't.
Blow who?
I remember fucking
Blow these nuts.
Oh, there we go. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Like, maybe some obscure. I was gonna say Thomas Rawls. Do you guys remember Thomas Rawls?
Yeah, mini beast mode.
Yeah, he was on the Seahawks. Yeah,
he was
that's like
good for
another.
like 1 year.
Yep. I think I played him a few games. It was like Thomas Rawls, Chris Carson, I think was on that team.
CJ
too.
Pro Size.
Yeah.
JD McKissick.
And then they had that one dude who's got like a a female name and I'm trying to think what's his name.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking
Leslie.
No, you know Aaron, you know what I'm talking about?
about.
Leslie
Yeah.
Chang.
Oh, I'm thinking of Travis Homer. Never mind. I don't think I know who you're talking
No,
about.
Travis Homer.
Oh, Penny. Rashad Penny.
No,
That was before him.
that's not a female name.
I just remember Justin Forsett. That's an OG.
I do remember Justin Forsett. Yeah,
He was actually pretty good.
Mhm.
He was on the Ravens, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and the Seahawks.
You went
That's
to
why I
Seahawks
remember
after, yeah. Ah man, I swear I feel like maybe I'm blanking. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I have the girl's name. No, we have to figure this out.
Okay, Lemire, are you Googling? All right, as Lemire's Googling, let's talk a little bit. Yeah, so Seahawks, Vikings. Aaron, do you want to talk about that real quick?
Vikings are going to choke. Seahawks are going to win. Let Russ cook, but he overcooked it last time. So he
Lemire,
needs to cook
Seahawks,
it.
Vikings?
You notice how he just cuts me off before I'm done talking. You know,
Well, you were finishing. I thought you were done. Sorry.
What an asshole.
I know, right?
Why are you looking at me like?
Trying to figure. Okay, fine. All right, fine. I won't look at yours. And why don't you? Okay, actually, this is an interesting one. This is way more interesting than Seahawks, Vikings.
Troy Maple?
No, it's not. Eagles, Cowboys.
Eagles, Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I picked the Cowboys. Let me just double check.
I believe I did the same. I went with the Cowboys as well.
Same.
But I, for some reason, have like some sort of intuition that this might not be as because like I feel like Cowboys have done very good. They beat the Chargers, which people rate very highly. I think they're very good as well. They were very
Her
close
bust.
Yeah, I guess her bust. They were very good against the Buccaneers. They lost them, but it was very close. The Cowboys are looking fucking really good, but I think the Eagles are not half bad. Like I actually think the Eagles can kind of keep it close because they have like a good D line. I'm very scared. I've been holding Ezekiel for the last couple of weeks. I mean, I'm not gonna cut him, but like
Tony Pollard season.
No, that's not happening. That's not happening.
What was a big Tony? Not a big Tony.
Yeah, I don't know why
Pollard
everyone got so for like just have over one game. Like now everyone's like the Tony Pollard like hype train. Like what's
Cowboys fans, man?
I was told by a Cowboys fan in my class. He told me to be totally
That's
fine.
why you want to do the opposite of that.
Why do you say that?
Because Cowboys fans are always wrong.
That's very prejudiced. I don't generalize Cowboys fans like that. I don't generalize. There's good Cowboys fans too. Just like there's good Seahawks fans as well. Lemire, you're one of them. You're a good Seahawks fan. Is
Lemire a Cowboys fan, Niner fan? Like, do you get what I mean?
No. He's just a Seahawks fan, Niner fan.
No. But what I mean, like, is he thinks Dante Pettis is a Hall of Famer. He thought Jaquiski Tart was better than Jamal Adams.
I do see what you're saying. Yes, I do see what you're saying. The Cowboys fan of the Niners fan community. I think you're right, Aaron. That's a good one. That's a pretty good take. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys still. I just think it's gonna be. I just wanted to. Aaron, he can't throw a football around now, so this is like the new thing. He's doing the little fuck boy like biting the lip thing, and then putting he's flipped this cowboy like a hat fucking.
Hey, I look kind of attractive right now.
Lemire, stop! I can only get so pregnant. I can only get pregnant once.
Okay, Lemire. Cowboys, Eagles.
Cowboys.
Anything to add?
How about them
Dak
Cowboys?
Prescott.
Okay, Aaron.
Dak Prescott better than Jalen Hurts. Cowboys
Eden
better.
Diggs and me handshake.
You don't know who Aiden Diggs
Yeah, you
is.
don't even know who that is.
He's Trayvon Diggs' son.
No, we already
He
said
likes
it.
Patrick Mahomes more than he likes Dak Prescott.
No, he just messes up. He messes it up. He gets him confused.
But he does like Patrick Mahomes.
If I ever meet Dak Prescott, I'm gonna call him Patrick Mahomes, but he won't laugh this time because I'm not cute.
Yeah, he'd be like,
He'll
fuck you, Aaron. Just spits in your face.
Exactly.
Who's that third stringer you're talking about? Who?
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, how about them Cowboys? Okay, let's do our Drew Lock picks. This is a little bit different than usual just because we already kind of know. We can't really flip because we already put him out. This is a little bit of a lamer episode. You know, we got no pick. We got no flipping of we can't convince each other or anything like that.
Scheduling conflict.
Why are you pick hater? Let's talk about that for a second.
Lemire,
what's with you? All things good, you just don't like.
Rational.
Aaron, I like the pick.
I like Aaron doesn't.
Aaron likes the
pick. He just wants to make you feel good.
Aaron, I'm a big pick guy.
Aaron's a pick guy. Is you literally just you?
Aaron, that's not where you texted me last night.
Bro,
Aaron say.
Delete those messages, man.
I don't think Aaron texted you. Aaron wouldn't do that about the pick. Aaron wouldn't say that.
No, I would never.
I know Aaron too well for him to ever slander the pick. Wow. Aaron says, "I love the pick. Choose it every week." Maybe you should try.
Wait, I don't think I did not text him last night.
You didn't.
No, you didn't.
You showed me his fucking calculator. What is it? Stopwatch. Yeah.
Am I putting anybody on the clock?
I texted my
not convincing anyone.
You can change it. Come on. Whatever.
I texted Lemire my tasteful nudes the other night, but that was like 2 nights ago.
Oh, Aaron, why can't I get those?
Well, you want some? Yeah, I can throw you in there.
Slide me a few. All right, let's do our Drew Lock picks. Lemire,
your time starts.
Aaron, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is gonna be the least convincing one. I don't believe in any of the Drew Lock picks this week, if I'm being honest with you. But I'm not going to be the guy who's like, I don't pick a Drew Lock pick. So I guess you don't want to be that guy. You know, you want to walk around with a stick up your ass. So you know what? I picked the Chicago Bears because I feel like out of all of them, this is the one I could possibly see happening. Browns are definitely winning though. But hey, Justin Fields has a good game. Browns defense is kind of inconsistent, so I think it could happen. And time, boom. That's all I have to say. Really, I mean, yeah.
Okay, I guess we're doing 30-second.
Yeah. We're not doing it. And I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Justin Fields needs to fucking have a game of his life for this to possibly happen.
Hey, but it was either the option was this for me or just pass it up, and I'm not gonna shove a stick in my ass.
Dude, I'm not watching the football team. That wasn't a horrible one either.
I just think the Bills are gonna win. I gotta believe.
I think so too. But sometimes you gotta take a gamble on it. I thought the Seahawks were gonna win last week, but I had to take a little bit of a gamble. But all right, let me put me on the clock.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Indianapolis Colts, there's literally no precedent to this. Carson Wentz might not even fucking play. Both of his ankles are fucked up. There's not a whole lot to this other than the fact that last year I went fucking on fire with Drew Lock picks by just pretty much alternating Titans and Colts. And I picked the Titans last week, picking the Colts this week. So if you're just sticking with that
pattern. Buzz is cheating the system is what you realize.
Yeah. If we're sticking with that pattern, it should work out and the Colts should win. That's it.
You have
I respect that.
Carson Wentz, not as doo-doo as Aaron says. My last line.
You have me sold.
Thank you.
What is this? Oh, Lemire.
Lemire already was sold before.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I consider this one.
Wait, Lemire, I don't know if you were here for this, but I actually have an ankle sprain now.
I heard you rolled your ankle yesterday.
Yeah, it's
on a job.
Yeah, so all my Carson Wentz hate karma struck me and made me suffer the same injury as him.
Yeah,
only one.
Like, Aaron, how about you feel what Carson is?
So I asked Aaron,
now?
do you have a little bit more respect for Carson Wentz if he plays on Sunday?
Yeah.
Aaron says, "Fuck no."
What? He has 2 of these.
No, yeah, I would.
He has 2 of these.
And you gotta play football for 3 hours.
Aaron, 2 what?
2 what? Sprained ankles.
These nuts.
But I countered it with saying if he does play on 2 sprained ankles, maybe I'll convince him to actually sit in the pocket and make good reads.
He did say that. Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah. Did he see the interview? Carson Wentz went, I don't know when to give up on a play.
He also doesn't know when to get the vaccine either. So
that dude, you see Joy Taylor when she got him, where he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna consult my doctors about my ankle. We'll see." And he's like, and she was like, "Oh, first time he's consulting with his doctors." And it's like, "Oh, that was a good one, Joy. That was fucking came out of nowhere." All right, Lemire, you got to put yourself on the clock.
Okay, hold up.
I can put Lemire on the clock.
Aaron, put him on the clock.
No, I'll show you guys I'm fair clocker.
All right, he's on the clock.
Okay,
go.
All right. Okay, I forgot who I'm picking, but I heard the Chiefs are playing the Chargers. So, of course, I'm picking against the Chiefs. The Chiefs suck. They're doo-doo. They're bad. And the Chargers are good. They have Justin Herbert, surfer boy self. They have Austin Eckler, beast
Lost
self.
to Mike McCarthy.
I will also use my skills to say Keenan Allen's better than Tyreek Hill. Jared Cook is better than Travis Kelce. And Chargers, I don't care who's on the other team. Give me Chargers by 5. Bang, bang, bang.
I'm not gonna. That was a lot of misinformation. You know, like Instagram has that like the little COVID and misinformation read up on this. That's what I would flag that if that was put up, like if we had if I was running Instagram and somebody put that up on my on like as one of their posts, I'd be like, flag this as football misinformation, because there was a lot of there that not a whole lot of evidence to back any of those statements up. Very
I like the Jared Cook is better than the Travis Kelce one.
That was the only accurate one. Jared Cook.
I actually really like Travis Cook. That's my second favorite tight end in the league.
Drew Brees' final game. Let me just fumble the ball and ruin his legacy.
Yeah, that dude in the Nickelodeon. Oh no, that wasn't the Nickelodeon. That was the week after. Yeah.
They're doing the Nickelodeon game again, right?
They are doing the Nickelodeon game again. Another thing Lemire hates. Another good thing Lemire hates.
I actually like the MVP. Don't.
Oh, so this is even a worse take. So you like the new MVP where they give one every week?
No. I don't like that one because the fans don't get to vote on it.
Yeah,
Money Bitch could have had
worse.
2 MVPs that they didn't.
Money Bitch would have every MVP. Tom Brady just got one. Tom Brady was this week's MVP. What are you doing?
I don't think Tom Brady should be allowed within kids, like 10 feet of kids' radius. So
it's only his own kids, Aaron. He doesn't really care about other kids.
Oh, that's true.
What are we saying? Sorry, Tom.
We're gonna to quote. It's just gonna be like, we get you an Adderall prescription and we see what it is.
To quote Jack Harlow, I kiss her on the mouth like she's my son and I'm Tom Brady.
Oh,
that's nice.
We gotta get Jack Harlow. Hey, when am I fighting? Who's fighting Jack? Aaron, you're fighting Jack Harlow.
I'm fighting Jack Harlow.
I'm fighting Tyler Hero Buzz. Who you fighting?
I forgot who did I take. I forgot who I took.
Drewski.
Wait,
oh yeah,
but did Aaron take Drewski? That Aaron was taking.
Oh, I don't remember if I'm fighting
Jack.
I think I got Jack Harlow.
Wait, you got Jack Harlow?
Yeah.
What's popping? New boxing ring just topped him.
No, I'm just topping. Call me Obi
Toppin.
No. They call because I be dropping fools and they call me mopping.
I was gonna say
bottom on the low, but I top shit.
Bottom
on the low, but I top
Burger
shit.
King.
Call me Burger King because
Jack Harlow's
what? Pussy whopping? Oh.
Bottom on the low, but I top shit.
Hey, that's I like that bar. Okay. I mean, that's pretty much it. I think we talked about everything. We talked about if you want to see all of our picks, you gotta go at the Muffed, Twitter and Instagram. It's been out for a while now. This episode's coming out a little bit later. We'll have the pick, to Lemire's dismay. Lemire's not gonna be happy about it. The pick will be back next week. We'll have our actual Drew Luck debates where we can flip next week. And with that being said, I'm very excited.
Hold up. Surprise segment. Boys, Lemire didn't know this was happening. All right. Okay, Lemire, pick a number 1 or 2.
2.
Okay. Now welcome to NFL Cage Match. All right. So, Boaz, you're on Team Vince Wilfork. Lemire, you're on Team Isaiah Crowell. All right. Who's winning in a cage match? And you have 30 seconds to defend your player. Okay, Lemire, you're first. Why is Isaiah Crowell going to fuck up Vince Wilfork? Go.
Because, if you guys have watched the TV show Flash, strength isn't everything. You need to. Speed can be a great asset too. Isaiah Crowell has a good blend of strength and speed. He's gonna wrap around Vince Wilfork. Vince will jump off top rope, but Isaiah will dodge him and then bang, bang, bang. Isaiah beast, Vince not so beast. Just he's gonna outsmart him. And that's it.
All right, Boaz, 30 seconds. Why is Vince Wilfork fucking up Isaiah Crowell?
I couldn't disagree with this more. I mean, you're in a ring, right? This is a cage match. There's a limited amount of space. All you got to do is corner him. Another thing you can do is you have him tired out. You want him to think that you're slow. Vince Wilfork's just going to stand in one place. He's not even going to kind of like jog a little bit. You can have Isaiah Crowell just get him tire himself out. He's never really the fastest running back anyway. He was like more of a power back. Just kind of have him tire himself out. And then by the time, if you just land 1 or 2 hits and then you just slam on top of it, this is a UFC cage match we're talking about here. Like, right, you can slam on top, you can jump on top of him. This isn't just like a boxing ring. Vince Wilfork's got the power.
All right,
the size.
30 seconds is up. Unfortunately, that's where we have to cut it. Thank you for listening to Muff Podcast NFL Cage Match. This is our new annual segment.
Dude, I'm actually down. We put up a poll every single week. I actually very like that. And
by the way, made that up on the spot. I don't want to just
No, Aaron, you didn't.
Why did I get Isaiah Crowell?
I don't know. I just was like, whoever picked Lemire, if you picked 2, I was gonna give you the smaller guy. If you picked 1, you're gonna give you the bigger guy. So I don't know. I was trying to think of what Tariq Cohen's name was, but then I panicked and thought of Isaiah Crowell.
Isaiah Crowell's not bad. Yeah, I mean,
I had him in fantasy.
Oh yeah,
He
when
got
he's in the
20
Jets.
points. No, when he was in the Browns.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. No, but yeah, that's it. I'm and that's kind of a cool segment. I'm cool with that. Like every weekend, well, maybe we'll alternate who's the two people who will be debating each other, and then we just kind of come up with two random names. I kind of like that.
Right.
But yeah, with that being said, Vince Wilfork, Isaiah Crowell fight in the match. Week 3, we're looking forward to that. I don't know what Lemeter's doing. It's his nav haircut. I don't know what it is, and just the ADHD. We'll have an Adderall episode. That will for sure be coming up. And but with that being said, check out Twitter, Instagram at the Muffed. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
John Cena.